Welcome to this month's edition of the Clubroom Show, where would you find MMA, Belfast Breakfast Baps and Olympic rowing, right here in this month's edition of the Clubroom Show. I'm joined by Marek Jakimowicz, Sam McCormick and Rebecca Edwards. So, great to have you all here. Rebecca just recently retired from rowing. Most people would be happy to go to one Olympic Games. You've had the privilege of going to 2 Olympic Games. So tell us about sort of when you decided that, when enough was enough and you said to yourself, right, I don't want to row anymore. Maybe it's time to do something else or change my routine or go and maybe think about it.
Well, it's been a hard decision. I've had to weigh everything up, but it felt like the right time for me because I feel like I've had a great experience. I've enjoyed it all. I've had my challenges and I've come through them. And for sport, you kind of put your life on hold a little bit. You're only sort of focusing on the Olympics and nothing else. And it felt like the right time to sort of go, well, what else is out there and what else can I put my mind to? And
was part of you not thinking maybe hold on to the Commonwealth Games? It's in Glasgow in 2026. Were you thinking maybe do the Commonwealth Games then retire, or was your mind ready made up? More.
To be fair, the Commonwealth Games would be super interesting, but at the minute I don't think they're including rowing in the programme.
They're limited to 10 sports now,
yeah,
so a lot of countries don't even want to host the Commonwealth Games. That's
the thing.
It's not sort of.
But definitely, if it was on the programme, it would have been something that could have changed my mind, all right.
And how's sort of the first few weeks? Obviously, your routine's going to change. You don't really have to. Your body's probably thanking you, saying, I don't have to go through any more pain here. I can actually rest, so you can actually maybe do things that you didn't have time to do.
Yeah, definitely. I've been able to spend time with my family.
Yeah.
Like my sister, she's just recently engaged, so I'm being able to help her plan her wedding and stuff like that. Things that I always have to say no to. So many people say, oh, I'm having a birthday party or I'm getting married, and I say, well, I can't make that because I've got trials or I've got a regatta or something. Like Sam, that's sort of the way it goes in rowing. But at the moment, I'm able to actually do them things and enjoy it.
And looking back, obviously Paris and Tokyo, 2 very different Olympic Games. Obviously Tokyo with the whole, it didn't go as planned for it to be in 2020. Was there any differences for you? Did you enjoy one more than the other between Paris and Tokyo, them 2 Olympic Games?
Hugely different.
Big difference.
Hugely different. The main thing is just in Paris, you had all the crowds, your family could come, everybody was watching on TV because it was only an hour ahead, in the same sort of time zone. Whereas Tokyo, no crowds, you weren't able to celebrate with your family and friends even before going out to Japan. And so it just felt like you were going there for a sporting event, but there was no sort of sense of celebration or achievement or anything like that. Whereas Paris was like, right, this is what's going on, there's 30,000 people in the grandstands, and then after you'd finish you could go and watch the athletics and take part. Was there anybody
you did do when you had time to go and watch something? Is there any sports other than your own that you did want to go and watch?
Oh yeah, I watched the 100 metres sprint finals for men's, which was amazing, seeing Noah Lyles win that. And then the relays and stuff, very, very exciting. And I even went to skateboarding and fencing, sports that I wouldn't really know too much about, but this opportunity was there and I thought, why not?
Were you expecting the really rowing to be as successful? The amount of medals were brought back, Anna Scott, Rebecca Shorten, we achieved so much for that, and Philip Doyle and all these rowers. So the future of rowing is very bright in terms of more medals to come in the future.
Oh, definitely. I think the rowers from Northern Ireland is just unbelievable. We're a small country but came back with 3 medals from rowing. That's crazy, and there's so many.
More than boxing.
That's the thing.
Boxing's supposed to be our go-to for a medal, especially in the Commonwealth.
And there's so many countries that go and compete at the Olympics. So for a small country like ours to go and compete with the best in the world and come back as the best in the world, in the cases of Hannah and even Reese McClenaghan, it's just brilliant. So I was really, really proud to be a part of that. Yeah.
Maybe you'd go into a bit of coaching and start coaching Sam to get for LA.
Well,
and loads of trips there.
So I'd need to get a bit of an experience of that, but no, I definitely stay involved in sport, and I feel like rowing's given so much to me. Yeah, it's a sport, but you learn so much more through that.
Yeah. So.